language of reaching out to, oh Father or my son. It's a term of endearment. That's why in the Bible you'll see other people being called the Son of God, including David and Solomon and Jacob, even though they weren't physically the sons of God, right?
There were miracles that happened during this.
Excellent.
Different people
We believe that. We believe that. We believe those miracles. We believe that he could walk on water. We believe he could cure the sick. But those were the same kind of miracles that other prophets before him had, and prophets after him, like Prophet Muhammad, like we talked about splitting of the moon, right?
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That he was a true prophet of God.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he's a literal son. Like God's above all that, right? Yeah. So me and you have the same belief that we believe in one creator, right? Yeah. We believe that those people were messengers like Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad. Yeah. These were the messengers of God, right? Yeah. Now we believe that God sent guidance to people, right? Yeah. Like for example, the Bible, the Old Testament, the Torah, the New Testament, the Psalms of David, and then the Quran to the Prophet Muhammad. These were guidances sent from the same creator, right? Yeah. So there you go, man. You have that Muslim belief, right? Now what we need to do is you need to profess that belief, right? You got to say, look, what is a Muslim? Do you know? Anybody who submits themselves to their creator, that's a Muslim, right? Do you submit yourself to your creator? Do you believe that, look, my creator knows better than me? I want to follow that true path that my creator set for me?
It's difficult to change religions after.
No, I'm not talking about changing religions. I'm not talking about conversion. I'm talking about you. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam, as a person, do you believe that you want to submit yourself to your creator?
I believe I should, believe
there you go.
Try to live his life.
Excellent. So that's what a Muslim is.
Yeah.
The one who submits themselves, who says, I want to live according to how my creator wants me to live.
And some ignorant people always say that the word of the Quran perverts people to make war like ISIS is doing right now. But the same thing is with Christians.
Right. Look at the guy who shot up the synagogue. Look at what happened in New Zealand. Look at what the KKK's been doing. Look at what the IRA does. Look at the Nazis.
All of them. They all pervert
That's
the word of everything.
Forget politics.
I don't try to pervert all of
I feel you, man.
I don't try to get
forget all of that. Let's just talk about the core beliefs, right? So you as Adam, when you submit yourself to your creator, you're already a Muslim. Right? We're not talking about changing religions. We're just talking about you coming to terms with the fact that you want to follow that pure message, not that corrupted message of making man into God and God. I mean, think about this. God sent his son or himself to get killed for forgiveness. Like, how are you going to kill my son or kill me for forgiveness? That's a bigger sin, right?
They say he was sacrificed for us.
Right, but think about that. Let's say, think about this. If you, let's say I steal something from you, like Adam ate from the forbidden tree, right? Right?
Both of them did, yeah.
Okay, even Adam and Eve, they did something wrong, right? Yeah. How are you going to make everybody be born with sin, right? Yeah. That's not going to happen, because when you're born as a child, you're pure. You're not going to be held accountable for your parents' sin. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Hi. So, right? So think about this, right? When the child is born, it's pure, it's innocent. Yeah. Like, if you did something, can I imprison your son for it? No, that's wrong, right? Yeah. Like, if I kill somebody, you're going to take my son and kill him for it? No, you're going to hold me responsible, right? Yeah. And then think about this. Adam ate from the tree, and for forgiveness, God sends his son to be killed? That's horrible. Like, just think logically, right? Let's say you go to a store, right? And you take a piece of candy, you put it in your pocket, you don't pay for it.
All right.
That's wrong, right? You stole.
Even though it's candy, but yeah.
Yeah, even if it's candy, but you still shouldn't steal. You got to pay for it, right?
Sure.
Then you come back, you're like, hey, I'm sorry, I stole this candy, my bad. And the guy's like, well, to make up for it, you got to kill my son.
All right.
That makes no sense, right? You feel me? Right? That makes no sense. Like, killing the Son of God is a bigger sin on humanity than eating from a tree.
That's why after Jesus did on the cross, there was a quake in Jerusalem.
Right, but think about this. If people killed Jesus, and then you're saying there was a quake, that means it was something that upset God. It was something wrong. Yeah. It was not something that forgives you. That's worse than eating from the tree. Right?
Suppose.
You agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Right. Good. So, what I want you to do is think about this, man. You and me all believe in one creator, right? You and me believe that creator is not 3 or 4 or 7. It's one. That's the one that sent all these messengers, sent all these historic miracles that people saw, right?
Yeah, so a friend back home, he went to prison for a while and he found God while he was in prison, you know?
Gotcha.
One thing he always told from Wu-Tang Clan, one guy, I don't remember the guy's name, but he said that if you were to put the Bible into context, it would be basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what it is. It's supposed to live life.
Right.
Like if they're if there really isn't a God, well, they're still giving you ways to live a life to have you be.
But think about this: like the Catholic Bible, the Protestant Bible, it's a different number of chapters.
They have different books for
right.
everything. They
but Muslims, we only have one Quran.
Yeah, they take out words like New King James.
King James. You know who King James was?
Who?
King James, the person who it's named after.
Okay, tell me.
He was a king in England who used to be called the Queen of England.
Yeah.
And Google him, right? Because he was an open homosexual that had relations with 4 different men, historically documented. He used to have intercourse with animals. How you gonna let somebody like that? Yeah, Google him, look it up, Wikipedia it, right? Yeah. This is the man that you get your King James version out of. How you gonna do that? Like in Quran, there's no man's version of the Quran. And there's only one Quran around the world, right? Yep. Don't you think that's a better preserved message?
I think it's good message just to have that one word up.
There you go,
It makes
man.
more sense to have it.
It does
like,
make more sense.
I remember hearing from the guy who came a few years ago.
Yeah.
He said that there were so many things taken out and then they were put back in and they were just changed.
In the Bible, yeah.
Like the original Bible text that was written down was actually written in Greek.
Right, and that's not even the language of Jesus.
No,
Jesus spoke Aramaic.
He spoke Aramaic, yes. But when he, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, when he went to Greece, messengers, the apostles, right? That's what they call them? Apostles?
The apostles never went to Greece, but yeah.
No, they traveled around the area. And
not Greece. The apostles were around the area of Palestine. There was then St. Paul who came, who never met Jesus. He was 70 years around after Jesus. Yeah. Then he took it to Rome, and then Romans are the ones that brought it.
There are plenty of different other places that went around Greek, though. They
right.
went all.
But none of the original apostles historically ever went to Greece.
They took it out from the Greek word. Like one thing, it was like one message I can remember from the Bible is I know I have applied my heart in the wisdom, knowledge, madness, folly.
Right.
I believe this truth also chasing of the wind. For in much wisdom is much grief, and you increases sorrow. You increase knowledge, you increase sorrow. When you take the words in the Greek, when they talk about the actual words, they change the word to try and make it the meaning. You know?
Exactly.
So when I heard him say that, I'm
so you and me agree that the Bible today has been changed.
It's been changed plenty of times. Like,
but the Quran, from the time of the Prophet, has been memorized word by word, letter by letter. The original written down Quran manuscripts from the companions of the Prophet Uthman are still with us, and that's why we only have one Quran. We don't have disagreement. 114 chapters, beginning with Fatiha, ending with Nas, right? Not like Catholics that have their own books and Protestants have they don't agree with them and this kind of stuff. So now, you tell me, when you already have this belief, what's holding you back from professing it? From professing your belief that you are a Muslim?
Well, I don't call myself a Muslim.
But you should, because that's what you are.
No, technically the government wants me.
The government wants you? Don't worry about the government.
No, literally, they do. I'm a bad guy.
No problem.
So if I become a Muslim, they get the ankle brace thing.
All right, I'll tell you what. We won't tell them.
No, I'm not going to tell. I'm not going to.
We won't tell them. I feel you.
I do believe that people should, understand concepts of how to live a life, and religion is one of those ways.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't want you to get caught up by the government, right? So we'll keep your conversion to Islam secret. All right? So you already have the belief. All you got to do is you got to profess it and live by that code of life that's in the Quran, right? You got to get your prayers going, you got to get your fasting going, but you don't have to tell anybody. Keep it secret, right? So the government doesn't come after you. You feel me? All right, I don't want an ankle bracelet on you, and I don't know what you've done. I don't know if I want to know what you've done, but I'll tell you. All right, good. Yeah. So now, if you want to secretly, right, don't tell anybody about it. All you got to do is bear witness. Say, I bear witness, right? Right? That there is none worthy of worship except Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad is the Prophet of Allah. And then you're going to be a Muslim in your heart and with God, right? But you can keep it secret to yourself. You don't have to tell anybody, right?
So I'm not gonna say it personally just because I already have my own religion.
But look, your belief.
I don't hate the other religions. I don't believe anything bad about them. I think they're just trying to, like, his message through God, like from what I've heard, with the message of peace. That's what
exactly.
Jesus said. It's all
that's what Muhammad said. Peace be upon him.
The word in order to justify what they've
done.
Yeah,
so leave those people out of it, man. Forget all the politics.
I don't bother with it because it's Christians and Muslims, some Jews maybe. I don't know.
A lot of Jewish terrorists, Zionists, blown up buildings. The King David Hotel. Have you read the Quran?
I have that already.
All right, excellent.
I read it.
All right, man. Well, I wish you luck, Adam.
Yep.
And
right.
whenever you're ready for that, I'm here for you. All right.
All right. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum.